Hello Geminis, thank you all so much for coming for your happiness reading. Alright, my name is Adjwoa, the mystical deity. Nice to meet you if you're new. If you're already here, you already know the deal. We get right to the business of the day, right? Anyways, we are having a bonus read here today with wishes that are coming true for you, my Geminis. So we're gonna open the read with that first, and that is a lot of you. I had this one, so I have to say that one first before I read the cards. You've wished for the wisdom to be able to see through people and pick the right kind of people around you. You wanted to have an advantage of having a keen sense of understanding and awareness and feeling and connection to people, so that you are able to select right, and be around the right kind of people. So that's what I had when I was pulling, so I had to say that. So now a lot of you wanted to be ahead of the game also within yourself. You wanted to prove or show something to certain people around you that you know how to take your life into your hands and do what you want to do, that you know how to not like hang around for anybody or follow any crowd. You know how to take your own life into your hands and rock it the way you want it. So you always had, this wish to have this sense of being, secured and matured and knowing what you want in your life and doing exactly what you want, and not having this, having to wait around for anybody, of this feeling of like, hey, man, maybe I need to, get married first, or maybe I need to, no, you've always wanted to prove to yourself somehow that you can stand on your own 2 feet. And that you're not scared of anything, and you're brave and you're courageous, and you know what it takes to make things happen. So it was a wish for you that you always kind of wanted to do for yourself. A lot of times, like I've been saying today, we wish for things that we don't literally say, I wish, like a child. It's, your thinking, your visualization, speaking to yourself. Sometimes you are putting wishes, a million wishes out there without realizing it. And your higher self, your soul is like, okay, got you. I'm going to make you this person. I'm going to do this. Oh, so that's what you think we should be doing. Yeah. Those whispers that you don't think anybody hear, they come to pass, okay? Some of you want to be on top of the world, where you got everything together. You want to feel like a goddess. You want to feel like a god. Like, and you may not even say it out loud because you don't want people to look at you kind of funny. But the God mentality is someone that's on top of their game, and that does not lack anything, including finances and the right kind of people, and making the right kind of decision, going wherever they want to go when they want it, using their spiritual power to get ahead of the game, all of that, So some of you wish to be on top of the world. You wished for that. And that is coming to you. A moment of grace, a moment of people respecting you, a moment of people seeing how worthy you are, a moment of people admiring you and cherishing you and feeling that you're beautiful, a moment of people saying, wow, he's intelligent, she's intelligent, wow, she knows what she's doing. That moment, that you've always wished for silently, because this is a silent one for sure, is coming. A moment where people see that you are wise and you don't make silly mistakes. That moment is coming, because that was a wish for some of you as well, to be wise, simply because you have the mental power, you have the skills, you have the ability to prove that and to live that lifestyle that is filled with so much wisdom and grace. So some of you wished for that too. And some of you literally wish for the right kind of people, to be around you that's going to help you move forward. And last but not the least, at the bottom of the deck is there. So I'm going to say some of you wish to be able to focus, to meditate, and to connect, and to open yourself spiritually to the universe. Some of you wanted to, you know, wish that you could master the act of meditation and connecting. All right. So visualizations and, you know, all the spiritual process that allows you to learn to focus your mind on one thing at a time, but also on opening yourself up spiritually. You wished for that, and that wish is coming, where you'll be able to literally, some of you go through the spiritual awakening, you'll be able to focus your mind enough, you know, on your third eye, and be able to open this. It's gonna happen, right? So these are the wishes that I'm seeing here. You know, it's beautiful. So let's move on to the rest of the read, because I don't want it to take all the time. How you guys are feeling right now, you know, because, you know, happiness is all in your feelings, right? Most of the time. Is that a lot of you are feeling on top of your game. The Empress energy is a powerful energy. You know, you guys have a lot of great cards here. A lot of you feel very fulfilled. A lot of you feel very good. You feel beautiful. You feel graceful. You feel like you don't lack anything. You know, you are in your power. You know, you got all that you want and need and desire. Some of you are feeling very, very, you know, blessed. Some of you are feeling fruitful. Like, you know, there's nothing that you cannot accomplish in your life. You know, you guys have the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck as well. And then you have the 9 of Cups. And then, my God. And then you have the Empress. I have to say literally that 99% of you Geminis are actually happy. And those of you who are not, is because you are stuck in a lot of indecision, right? And that's what I can say about that. You can't decide, and once you can't make up your mind, you can't feel good. You can't make up your mind on a certain thing, in a certain direction in your life, and you can't, you know, stick with those plans and ideas that you've always wanted to do. That will bring you a discomfort, that will bring you confusion, and that will not make you happy. But ideally, most of you are happy. Okay, but I'm also seeing this 7 of Cups here that I see here as having too many options, which also makes you happy but also makes you feel weird. You know, that's for the exception. But I feel like, you know, a lot of you feel this great because you know who you are now more. You understand yourself better, and I feel like you have control over your emotions, your mind, and the way you want things to unfold. Your belief system is changed about who you are. You have deeper understanding of yourself and how you want to fit in this society and how you want to create your world. Alright, my Geminis. I also see that your mind is expanded with knowledge and understanding. Because you're steady, because you see new things, and new things are coming into your awareness, and you're like, okay, what do I need to change about me? You know, there's a deep transformation that you're doing that is bringing your mind in a higher form, that allowing you to face yourself in a higher state of being. Right? So this is a beautiful energy here. You're speaking your mind, you're speaking your truth, you're reading the right kind of books, you are embracing the right kind of information to move you forward. So I really like what's going on here, really, literally, for you. You guys are doing well when it comes to your emotions and how you feel. You know, some of you are fulfilled, like you feel really good about yourself. You personally, you are happy. You know, and it is because maybe you've accomplished things that you want to accomplish. Maybe you finally did what you wanted to do. You know, so I really like that. Now, moving on, what is bringing you passion? What you're passionate about at this time, you know, my Geminis, is that a lot of you are passionate about the idea that you are in charge of your life, that you know what you're doing and how you're moving forward in your life. You know what you've always wanted. You've been doing it. And so the fact that you know that you are actually doing it and you are, you know, in charge of making things happen for you, you know, it makes you, that's what's driving you. You know, knowing that you can make it happen and you're doing it. And that you have all the power, the mental strength, the focus to keep moving you forward. That is what you're passionate about. Some of you are just passionate about being yourself, taking actions and doing you to move you forward. That's what's driving you. You know, using your own mental power your physical ability, your knowledge, your influence to move you forward. That's what you're passionate about. The fact that you're able to be you, and move your life the way you want it. Taking actions that move you forward. Right? Okay. Let's move on to what your heart is desiring at this moment, my Geminis. Is that a lot of you want passion in your relationship. You want more passion in your relationship. You want to feel more entangled with your lover. You want to connect on a deeper level that makes you feel extremely connected to this person that you have in your life. You want more passion. That's what your heart is desiring. Some of you want to take some time off and go on a vacation with your lovers. It's almost like a second honeymoon for some of you. Spending time alone, retreating with you and your lover. That's what you are, wishing for, and that's what your heart wants. And some of you, your heart desire is to let go of someone from the past. A relationship that is died off, that you can't seem to cut off. So you want it done. You want to be able to let them go and release them and clear your energy off this person. You want to be able to catch these cords, this spiritual cords that is binding you and this ex-lover of yours off. So, those are different scenarios that I'm seeing here. For you guys heart desire at this moment. Okay, now what is really gonna bring you some form of fulfillment literally is when you never have to worry about nothing. I feel for you, my Geminis, you guys want to never have to worry about money, never have to worry about not being able to sustain yourself, never have to worry about not having a place to live, or being left alone, or losing your relationship and friends and just things that you already have that makes you feel good about your life that you've built so far. So if you never have to lose that and never have to worry about money again, I think you feel fulfilled. You feel really good. That's what I'm picking up here. All this stuff that comes with losing people and relationships and not trusting people and not knowing if they're gonna just kind of leave you high and dry, that kind of energy, if you can rid of it, you feel so much better. You feel so fulfilled. And what the soul is desiring to make you happier and to make you feel fulfilled and good too is when you practice being thankful, feeling thankful all the time. You see this posture here, it's a very open-hearted posture. When you look up the sky and open your arms, you're letting in energy that is fulfilling, that's feeling, raising your vibration. If you can do this act and say thank you to the universe and be grateful for what you have and where you are, most of the time your soul is going to be happy. Your soul is going to feel at ease and feel fulfilled in a way. You are fulfilling certain need for the soul to express, being grateful and opening up more doors for yourself. So getting into this vibration is essential for you, right? For your soul. You got to feed all aspects of you. It's not just about your physical pleasures. Spirituality is about you feeding your soul, isn't it? So I know you guys understand all that already. Now let's look at the obstacle that has been stopping you from being happy. Is the mentality of things not moving well. Some of you have these feelings of, things never going the way you want it. Like, you work so hard for stuff, but at the back of your mind, you feel like you're not going to succeed. That your efforts and stuff, it's not going to work. And so having this mental thing, that negative thought pattern going over and over in your mind is a way of what? Making you unhappy. Sometimes these feelings of having to give up on yourself, is also part of your unhappiness. you know, because you're in the middle of stuff and then things are moving a little weird, and then you're like, alright, I don't know about all this. You're quick to let go. You're quick to not stick with yourself. You know, you gotta hold on tight sometimes. Sometimes you have to ride a wave, you know, and be optimistic. You may need help from others too. And if you don't understand that, or you don't allow that to happen sometimes, you lose out on the business success. You lose out on things turning out in your favor when you have these feelings of giving up or letting go and making certain sacrifices that you didn't even plan for sometimes. You know, some of you just, I'm hearing some of you make unnecessary sacrifices that causes you your joy and happiness. So, you know, these are some of the things that has been holding you back, you know, because you think negatively of yourself and you don't have the patience to wait. The solution is for you to get over this stress and feelings of bad luck that you bring onto yourself. Some of you have all this way of thinking brings you sleepless nights, worry, stress, pain, sadness, and anger, and it's not good for your mental health. So you need to get over it. You know, you need to get over these feelings so you can be happy. You know, you need to stand in your power and become original, and remember that you are the boss. You have to take a more leadership stand on your life and gain control. You know, I'm hearing be a man. Stand firm in your actions, pretty much, is what that masculine energy, in your action state, in your organized state, in your strictness and originality, and also, like, how do you say this? How do I say this, Adjwoa? What I'm trying to say is, you can't give up on yourself. You got to be strict with yourself at some point. You know, you got to stand firm on your 2 feet, you know. And feelings of oppression, feelings of doing too much at a time, you know, putting too much on your plate, it's not going to help you. It's about you sticking with your plans, getting organized, and standing firm and knowing that you got this. You know, that's the way forward here, all right, to make you happier in your life. Now, the overall advice that the guides have for you guys is that you guys, you know, you're a queen of abundance is someone that creates wealth, someone that knows how to receive wealth, and someone that is a wealthy being. It's a state of mind, right? You are the community. You are like a bee. So what do bees do? It's a network going on. Moving from here, bringing sweetness to every flower and pollinating every flower. Doesn't mean that the men should jump around and have babies all over the place. It just means that you are a sweet being, and that when you go, wherever you go, you bring happiness around people. Your conversation alone is great as a Gemini. Being friendly, being open, you know, bringing a lot of joy and happiness in your surroundings and around people, making people feel alive and bringing people together, creating this community, this vibration of you connecting people with the other people because of your occasions, because you are there and you're creating a lively vibration. All of that brings you happiness, and it brings you, which is exactly who you are. That's Gemini for you. You are everywhere and can be everywhere. You know how to hang out and be you, have fun, be at the parties, at the occasions, the business meetings. You know how to talk your way through anything. This is what creates abundance energy for you. You vibing in you, Geminis. So anyway, be happy, know who you are, and that's it, you know. Use that to your advantage because it's a positive vibe. As long as you don't over talk people, you know, talk over people, you're good. You know what I mean? So anyways, I'll see you guys soon. I hope this happiness reading has brought you some happiness. I will talk to you guys later. Alright, bye.